Good numbing. Hello YouTube and welcome back to session 9 of Escha and Logy. Last time we left off, we kind of went panic mode. We're trying to get a particular assignment done, going down to like the last breath a little bit, but we got there. Today we've got assignment, I think we're on 8, which means we're actually kind of nearly there, considering you only do 3 assignments a year because it takes 4 months each. We've only got 2 assignments left. Interesting pin, by the way, what inspired you? Oh yeah, for those who aren't in chat, my pinned message says I'm going to try and make a habit at the start of Atelier streams to let music play. It's just about trying to spice it up, so it's not just, you click on, like, people join in post, or whatever, and the first minute of the stream is just this. You know? Like, to just kind of have a little something, so it comes into it and go, oh, they're doing this, or you know what I mean. Also, we can make Einzel still. I should actually try and check that. We are going to need that, so I'll just make it now. You know, just to try and make it a little more inviting for people that watch in post. Because I know some people podcast my streams in the sense of, like, they put it on in the background, which is A-okay. I just appreciate people clicking. But actually having a bit like music to intro into it, and it also allows me to, now I've played a hell of a lot more Atelier games, to kind of not only play some of my favourite tracks, but show you guys some great tracks from Atelier games most people might not have played, aka the ones from the PS2 and PS1 and 2 era. Like how today I played some Minor Kamiya 2 music. Because now, as of this recording, it really is only the Dusk games that I haven't, at least, started. I've beaten all 3 Salberg games. I had to use a translator on the fly as I went. And I've beat the first Gramnid, and I'm a little bit into Viorate. And I mean a little bit, like I've already played like an hour. Judy is phenomenal. In terms of like the very early era Atelier, Judy is really fun, and I'm biased a little bit because Judy as a game, it is really good. Don't get me wrong, but there is an element of it that's kind of hard carried by the fact that Judy is such a lovable dork. Like in every cutscene she's in, she's so charming, and I kind of knew she was gonna be after Nelke. But oh my goodness, like it doesn't do her justice until you play it, and it's like, wow, this kid is so optimistic about everything and has such a big beaming smile towards every danger that comes her way and genuinely just loves the world. And it's like, you just want to like fluff her hair every time you see her. She's so charming. Which is wild because the story of Judy is kind of like worst case scenario. The time limit is trying to find a way to get back to your time. Because she's basically traveled in time via accident, so it's all about trying to find a way back home before it's too late to do so. Looking forward to Escha and Logy and Platinum Territory. Yeah, I genuinely am having a fantastic time with this. I don't know where I'll put this yet, because obviously I'll wait until I finish it. But this game has been so consistent. It's genuinely like really nice, you know? Like it's just been so consistent. It's just like, I know what I'm getting into, I know what to expect, and it keeps on being that to a T, which you could argue is a problem. That it's consistent and also a little repetitive, but the fact that it has that consistency and I'm not bored of it should probably be the easier way for me to put it. But it's like, it's got a rhythm and a routine and a formula that it's sticking to that's really effective. What do you think, Misi? I'll give you a good price. I think the only thing that's been kind of a surprise is that even compared to some of the games that have come after it, this game is chatty. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I've played all the Atelier games. I know that they can be yap fest sometimes, where you just go from cutscene to cutscene to cutscene to cutscene. When like there's all, but it feels like I stop to have characters talk way more often than this. Than like any of the Mysterious games, and even like a couple, like maybe Riser 1 and 3, because Riser 2 was kind of yappy as well. You know, like it's kind of surprising how much is in it in terms of yap. And I know part of it is because there's a lot of playable characters, and all of them have character-related cutscenes based on friendship ranks, and friendship rank seems to build up passively across basically everyone when you go out and fight, so I'm just triggering a lot of scenes. But it does feel like I'm in dialogue way more often in this than like most other Atelier games. Which, for the record, isn't a criticism. It's an observation. I literally have just come off the back of Metal Gear Solid 2. Do you think I'm in really any place to start talking about yappy games? Oh, no, I'd like to take a look around, so...
But of course, look all you want. By the way, you've been coming here a lot, Misi.
Well, I suppose I have. But I also, to be fair, alongside this, in my spare time, I'm going through the Salbos, going through the Gramnid. And although they grow, like, each game has more talking than the previous one, it's still nowhere near in contrast to, like, any of the modern games. Like, even the Ireland games. Like, there is nowhere near as much dialogue. Like, in Marie Classic, like, I know it was coming because it happened in Remake, but I was genuinely kind of like, oh, you get, like, past the first year, and then it's, like, one cutscene every 6 months until the game ends. You're like, oh, the game just kind of forgets to have a story. But in Republic Lexicon, Yap is one of them. Oh, don't be such a soggy saw. Yap Fest and yapping is fine. People know what I mean. People just talk too much. I talk too much. I yap like a motherfucker. But it's like Ellie, as a whole, is more consistent. But it goes down to like once every 3 months instead by the latter half of the game. And then Lily was actually relatively consistent, but the cutscenes were shorter, I felt. Like, it felt like there was more of them to kind of help space out the journey, but most of them were on the shorter end. Like, they weren't like 3 lines, but there were a few of them where it's like, oh, we just started talking, why's the cutscene ended? Like, you know, that's like the easiest way to put it. But I get it, like, Ellie felt like taking the lessons from Marie and trying to apply it to be the best version of Marie. Lily felt like, no, let's lock the fuck in now. Let's actually try and make this really work for the 3rd game to, like, wrap up this trilogy. Like, there's a few things that are still the same and carried over from, like, Marie and Ellie, but Lily as a whole definitely feels like the path they were getting to with the Salberg games, if that makes sense. Like, Marie was step 1, Ellie was step 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then by Lily, they're running. Like, you can see they've got the formula in place, they've got what they want to do in there, which is what's made going to Gramnid so fun, because now you know they know what they're doing. And even though it's still early on in terms of how much more expansive the series gets, Judy really felt like a solid hit. I genuinely really liked Judy. But because you say that, but I've heard people refer to yapping. Yapping wasn't a Zoomer thing. Yapping before, like, we're talking way ago, was a thing that British people used to tell people you're talking too much. It's been in my dialect my entire life. It's been in my old man's dialect his entire life. Yapping isn't some Zoomer talk. That's culture language. And if you haven't heard it and you just think it's from the Zoomers, that might just be American culture speaking. But yapping has always been used, like, at least in the UK, to describe when someone is literally either talking nonsense or just talking way too much. They go, oh, they're fucking yapping again. As in, I've only just started Viorate, but Viorate's pretty fun. I think Viorate's obsession with carrots is going to get old real quick, but I'm hoping it won't. I'm hoping it won't. Like, they introduced that really early on, that she loves her carrots, and I'm just like, is this going to be a thing? Is this going to be a character quirk? And then I like the setting of Judy, because it's not only based in Gramnid, it's based like 200 years in the past of Gramnid. Because she gets, like, time warps again. And then the whole time it's about trying to get back to the present. Which I, to be honest, almost didn't, because I got distracted a whole bunch, and then forgot about the time limit, and then suddenly I was like, oh, I don't have that much time left, I should build the fucking thing. So yeah, I didn't get the true ending in that game, if you can believe it, because I cut it close just to barely pass the bad ending. I do genuinely, I've mentioned it before, but I like Via Rate's difficulty options. I've only got obviously like the PS2 copy. I don't have the PSP re-release, which expanded it more. But Via Rate's difficulty options, having basically an easy, normal, and hard, and they directly affect the time limit. I know it's not the only one to do it. Some later games do it as well. But that was like that's the first one that I've played that's really done that. And putting it in easy mode and finding out that time moves at half the pace, I was just like, oh, like that's actually really helpful for newcomers. If the time limit's intimidating, that you can play it on a difficulty that has the time limit slowed down, so you've got way more time to do what you need to do. The fact that you can gather twice as many things before it advances a day is huge for trying to get your alchemy in order. The fact that you can... I mean, all things that take a day to craft still take a day. It just says 0.5. But then if you craft 2 of them, it still only takes the same time, so you can get double the work ethic out of it. But you get what I mean. It's just like, for easy mode, I didn't try it for too long because I'm confident enough that I can play it normal, but I at least tried it. I was like, oh no, this is actually really cool. This is a really cool way of doing the time limit difficulty, but actually having it directly affected like that. I'm a little scared to do hard though, because I've only been like, I've only done a little bit on normal, and it does feel like you lose track of time real quick. Dynasty Warriors with Sophie TBH, fairs. I was thinking about the Mysterious Saga. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Once I'm entirely caught up, and it won't be... Well, I say it won't. It probably won't be next year, because of Yumiya and Res Lorena. But once I've genuinely caught up and beat every single Atelier game, which that list is rapidly shrinking, now I've been collecting them on PS1 and PS2. I do want to return to Mysterious, but now with the perspective of someone who's beaten them all, instead of the perspective of someone who'd never played them, just to see how things go differently and how I understand them differently. Because I think it would be fun in reflection as well, for people to then look back on my first run of Sophie 1, where I had no fucking idea what was going on, and then look at my new run of Sophie 1, where I know exactly what I'm doing. You know? I think that would genuinely be a really fun idea to do. But like I said, I don't even think that'll be next year. Samurai Maiden, I get some of the changes, but I do feel like, and this happens a lot when it comes to localization conversations, and you know I have this take anyway, a lot of it felt radically overblown. The whole thing with the Japanese dialogue in Samurai Maiden, so I will advance this story instead of Misi just staring at Katla, was that the characters used a lot of colloquials and a lot of slang that was Japanese and fitting for Japanese teens. When you're localizing that, not just translating, localizing it, if you keep Japanese slang exactly as it is, the dialogue makes no fucking sense. So I understand why they made that change. However, I would also point out that on 1.0, it was like every other line. So I get why they made the change, and I think it has a much nicer middle ground where it's more fitting for how the characters should sound without overblowing it. But as I've said before, like 99% of slang, regardless of culture, regardless of generation, doesn't bother me because it's every single generation, every single culture. It's human nature between your friends, especially with the rise of the internet, between your friends, between family, to have little quirks and little words. The only thing is that now through the internet, those little words and little quirks tend to have a much further reach than they ever used to. Anime game. Yeah, but you've also got to keep in mind that 99% of people that play anime games only know, like, basic shit when it comes to Japanese. And what I mean is in, like, the meme stuff. They know baka means, like, dummy. They know Oni-sama and Oni-chan because they wish they had one. They only know, like, the bitch basic stuff. So if you start throwing obscure mid-2010s Japanese high school slang, no, that's going to go over all their heads. Doesn't matter how many games they played. They're going to, what the fuck does that mean? So they don't. it's not about trust from the audience. Every time devs trust the audience, you get a shit ton of criticism saying the dialogue makes no sense and the translation was awful. 99% of an audience that plays an anime game is not well versed in any Japanese, and if they say they are, they're lying. It's just, that's how it is. So don't try and make a game for the 1%, because it won't fucking sell. You make a game for the 99, and you just hope you give enough there. You believe that's a reach? I hate to break it to you, it's not. I really hate to break it to you, it's really not. The people that take it on this... Do you want to know a fun bit of trivia? Most of the people that play anime games that do have an interest in Japanese and have learned it, are usually autistic like me, and so have a niche obsession with wanting to learn finer details, and so want to learn the ins and outs of a language if they're experiencing a piece of media from it. Everyone outside that little bubble, though, which it is a tiny bubble, don't give a shit. They just want to have fun and understand what's going on. So if they get hit with cringy dialogue, they go, oh, that makes sense, that's fitting the teenager, and then they deal with it. And if you feel like it's more than that, that falls under catering your audience. Or what? No, that's not the right word. Not catering. That falls under the audience you get is reflective of your content. Like if you do a lot of anime stuff and you are super focused on translations and localizations or criticizing it, you're gonna draw in the people who do the same thing, so it will feel like more. You know? And I know you know this because we talk about it all the time, that the audience you attract is always very different from the audience I tend to attract. But genuinely, the older I've got, the more I've come to terms with accepting that the major majority of people that experience anime or Japanese things don't give a fuck beyond the basics. They know the absolute basics, but everything beyond that, they just take what they hear and nod. And then sometimes you have the polar opposite issue, where things like Danganronpa 1 and 2 are the most bluntly translated word for word. And what happens in that, half the puzzles become piss easy because you speak English, and you can see that the whole point of the puzzle is to test Japanese people on their English. And so it's piss easy for us. Or you get the... octagons have 8 sides, don't they? And you're just sitting there like, fucking Jesus Christ. Early 2010 fans are beasts. Early 2010s fans had internet culture, early internet culture, and we've spoken about this before. The early internet culture, in hindsight, was no one fucking deserved the internet in like late 2000s, early 2010s. No one, because it was just rage bait culture. It was all it was. People just bitching and moaning about everything they could find because it made content. You know, the reason why most people hate Final Fantasy 13 is not because they've played it. It's because a IGN review or a 2008 review told them they should hate it. Most people don't actually have ever played a Sonic game and don't know what they're hating. They just think Sonic was never good because IGN told them so, or Game Grumps told them so. You know? And that's not me, like, digging at them. You know what I mean? It's just that was the culture, and rage bait sold content, especially in the late 2000s, early 2010s. I mean, it still does, but nowhere near as egregiously. People die when they are killed. Yeah, I know that. And a lot of, like, that, you know, English dubs are terrible, and a lot of localizations are terrible. They should be direct translations. I can do a way better translation. Proceeds to make it completely incomprehensible. All of that was extremely prolific in the early days, like late 2000s, early 2010s. It was, you could not escape it. It's like, I feel like it's half the problem why people still think dubs are bad, even though they literally haven't been since even before the fucking rage bait era. You know, dubs have been locking in since fucking Cowboy Bebop. You know, like, come on. But I digress. I've been staring at this for too long. People, yeah. But speaking of Danganronpa, I keep on bringing it up. I am, and you can tell it's because I'm looking forward to it. I'm genuinely looking forward to starting Raincode. Once this is all done and Christmas is behind us. I think it'll be great to come back to it. And what's interesting as well is that Raincode has DLC cases. And I'm like, ooh! Ooh! And my mind, I don't know why my mind went to it, but the moment I found out like this detective game from Danganronpa has DLC cases, you know what my brain immediately went to? The fucking DLC cases for LA Noire, and how like good they were. Well, mostly good. I think the one that you do with the arson cases is kind of weird and just there, like the arson DLC case for LA Noire, but as a whole, all of them were really good. Anyway, I suppose I have.
It's really nice to have lots of regulars like this. If you don't have the money, let me know if something catches your eye, and I'll hold on to it.
Oh, no, I'm not actually that strapped for cash. Hey, Missy, what are you doing here? What? How long have you two been there? We just got here. You shopping here too? Didn't realize you had such interesting hobbies. Logy, don't say that someone has ... interesting hobbies right in front of the store owner. Also, what was that line delivery, Catler? You always sounded embarrassed for him. Listen. She's right, that's very rude. She's simply running an honest business here, out on the outskirts. How could you? Sorry, that wasn't my intent, I assure you.
That's right, Missy. We're just ribbing each other. It's just a joke between regulars.
Oh, I see. How could I have let myself jump to conclusions?
But it's good not to let a joke go too far.
That's true. After all, certain boundaries must be respected within the store-customer interaction. I think this is the most respect Catler has ever got, and probably deserves. Missy, I think you're being too nice. I mean, if I had the energy and the time, aka if I wasn't working in retail and was like, did this full time, I would love to do a, like, in retrospective of mid-2000s internet culture and how rapidly things changed with, like, because obviously the internet didn't exist or didn't come into existence in the 2000s. It's way older than that. But in the 2000s is when there was the most radical shifts. It felt like, at least from my, like, especially from me growing up, because I grew up in that era, I literally felt like it was happening day in, day out. You know, watching Justin TV come into the net and then Twitch take off. That was more into, like, the 2010s, but still was a big thing. Like, YouTube, where it was, like, just a stupid meme video. Vine's birth and death, and how much that still has such, like, an effect on meme culture that people still quote it to this fucking day. Even if, like, Vines was beyond them. As in, like, they grew up after it died, because there are kids that are now, like, late teenagers. Because Vine's been dead that long. I know it's tragic. Yeah, you need tics for the language. Yeah, and that's fair enough. That could easily just be culture difference. But you get my point. Like, there's a lot I would love to sit down and talk about. The only, like, ignoring the fact that, you know, I work, and so I don't do this full time to really commit to it. The only other thing that would make me hesitant is that it would easily be my longest video, because there's a lot I'd want to talk about, and even in, like, the back of my head, when I go through all the topics, I'd be like, it could easily scratch 3 hours, and I'm not sure I'm up for that yet. I'm not sure I'm ready for that yet. I think there are other things I want to do first. Firstly, be more consistent making scripted videos to fucking begin with, before I even remotely think about doing something that big. Like, I want to do a video on Pathologic. But I know just like H-Bomber and Bomber Guy, and just like Mantalore Gaming, it will be like fucking several hours long, because Pathologic's one of the most fascinating video games ever created, and I think more people should be aware of it. She loves that stuff. Yeah, I know. Yeah, fucking like video essays. I wish more people was playing Pathologic, and Pathologic 2 is on all modern platforms, and I highly recommend it, but at the same time, I also certainly don't, because that's also part of the fucking charm of the game. The game is like the OG video game that actively wants you to suffer. Like the OG. And it's, you know, before your fucking fears and hungers, before your Binding of Isaac, even if Binding of Isaac does kind of want you to win eventually, the original Pathologic was so intricately and detailedly designed to make you, in particular, have the worst possible outcome of every scenario and make it impossible for you to do everything. And then put a carrot on a stick at the end and say, do you want to fucking try anyway, bitch? And you take one step and then die. Because Pathologic is an extremely challenging survival game. In the sense of, you know, you have hunger you have to keep on top of. You can grow tired. You can catch diseases. I like Naruto. It's like Maxwell and chill and filled with stupid VFX fairs. There are quests that you need do, and if you don't do them, the plot won't advance properly. You have like a group of friends with you that you have to protect and look after because they too can get ill and sick. But you can also have them do quests for you to try and help out. If someone does get caught with the disease, you have an extremely strict time limit before that disease consumes them. However, there's only like 4 fucking cures in the entire game you can get, and you have 12 people in your group, and you can also get the disease. And if you get it, you can either try to just live with it, or, you know, waste one of your extremely limited vials of curing, knowing you could potentially doom one of your friends later. But if any of them go, you're not getting the good ending. And then that's ignoring the fact that your character is deliberately awful in a fight. If you start a fist fight with someone, if it's 1-to-1, you eventually get the rhythm and manage to win. If there's more than one person, I can't stress enough, you won't fucking win. And then there's just some dick moves. The first time you finally get a revolver, it's got 5 bullets loaded in it and 6 enemies attack you at once. And it's just like, you bastards. It's like, why would you do this? So you have to shoot 5 of them and then drop your gun to try and punch the other one out, but you gotta really back the fuck up. I miss old Maxor. I mean, I understand, like, Maxor's old content was really consistent in terms of his viewership for a while, but I understand why he started making changes, because the viewership started to dip. And considering it's his living, if something dips, that means you're getting a smaller paycheck, and if you're getting a smaller paycheck, something needs to change. So I get why Maxwell did it. I prefer his old style. I haven't actually finished watching his new Elden Ring video, mostly because it's 50 minutes of Maxwell, and I'm like, I'm not sure I can convince my brain to put up with 50 minutes of this. I love him, but 50 minutes? Yeah, I just, I hope Ultra Kill gets finished soon, so then he can go back to it and do Act 3, because I genuinely love his Ultra Kill videos. But I also completely get Maxwell's new approach. He wants his videos to match the pace of the game a little more. I noticed, like, the first 40 minutes of this stream has been, like, me just... Well, 30 minutes, sorry. The stream's not going that long. It's just me kind of chatting, but... we haven't had a proper chat session in a while, so it is what it is. So, like, when he did... Oh, I forget what the game's called. Like, the completely deranged game that he did like a few videos ago. That video was super old school style. That was lightning fast jokes every 2 seconds, because the game's on drugs anyway. But, like, when it was the Resident Evil 4 remake, that game's way slower, so he slowed the pace down for it to match. With Elden Ring, he's gradually slowed down the pace of those to make it more in line with how he wants it to be for those. But rest assured, the next time he does, like, a crazy batshit games, it will also be super snappy. Okay. Cruelty Squad. My brain went to Psycho Police, and I was like, no, I think that's the next game that team's making. And that might not even be what it's called. It's just what my brain went to, but I know it wasn't that. But that video is like, because that whole game's on drugs, so it's like, of course, Maxwell's video style is perfect for it. I hope he does a video on 420 Blaze It 2, Game of the Year edition. Because that game would also probably be super hyper all over the place. So, there should be steps taken to deepening one's relationships, I feel. You don't need to be so tense. Why don't you relax a little and go from there? Just go on as if nothing happened. I couldn't possibly. This is so sudden. What just happened? What a strange little man. But you know, he doesn't actually talk to me that much. Catler, you are in no position to call anyone little. He usually knows exactly what he wants and never at loss for words. Never seen him panic. He did seem a little strange that whole time. I wonder what's going into him. fucking cat. I just wanted to see if you got a new recipe book for me to buy. We made it partly for Maxwell to review. I kind of doubt it, but yeah, that'd be funny. No, I guess that's about it for our sales these days. I can't really complain. Whoa, you're actually calculating your sales numbers? Oh, that's really admirable. Of course I am. I'm not that irresponsible. Now that Harry's supporting me, I've committed myself to this project. I'm going to see it through. Speaking of, like, you know, like her organizing stuff, something I'm going to do in the new year is, and I only, because, you know, all my ideas are borrowed or stolen from Ray Navias Jr. because he's, like, my favorite streamer. And Ray did a room tour. I'm not doing a room tour. This isn't the point of his office. And on it, he revealed that he has, like, a whiteboard calendar, basically, where, like, it's stripped to be broken up in weeks. It has, like, a note patch next to it, but it's all a whiteboard. And through it, he jots down, like, on it, every single stream he's going to do, when he's going to do them, what collabs, what game releases are coming out that he might want to cover for every month. And then when he reaches the end of the month, he wipes it off, writes down the next month, etc, etc. And then I saw it, I was like, that's such a good fucking idea to just keep on top of things. I should do that. I don't have any of that. So I might be getting something like that in the new year. Yeah, how tall is Catler? Because it's not very. Her hat adds like an extra foot and it's still not enough. Now that Harry's supporting me, I've committed myself to the project. I'm going to see it through. And if I make a little extra, I have to put it towards my savings. Your savings? Is there something you're trying to buy? First, I need the capital to open a proper shop. That's going to take a lot of money in preparation. I'll be very interested to see if she does have a shop in Shaley. Eventually, I want my own blimp for the shop. That'll make acquiring goods a lot easier. I'll gather more and more unique items and then make tons of money. Favorite little short king, fair. Your dream's that big, you'll never have enough money. That's the thing, my shop never really made much money anyway, so saving up is it was taking quite a while. Not to mention that I tend to buy some things for myself too, so my dreams are still pretty far away. That's why I'm trying to keep my day-to-day expenditures very low. I've tried being as thrifty as I can a few times, but it never seems to last. Oh, I know the feeling. It's not like we're not trying, though. It just doesn't work out in the end. God, doesn't it? If I try to reduce the amount of food I eat, I get so hungry. Next thing I know, I'm eating more. When I try to stop making big purchases, I notice that I'm making a lot of smaller purchases. Yeah, that's totally what happens. I wonder why that is. It's pretty tough to manage your day-to-day expenses. How does everyone else do it? I leave it up to father and clone, so honestly I'm not sure. Maybe I should ask them next time. I'm a little curious about that too, but I wish some awesome deal would just fall into my lap. You can't plan on that. Come on, let's both save up together. We'll support each other. Keep trying. Well, I think my sales aren't doing extremely well, so all this saving is kind of meaningless. I need to bump my numbers up first before I can give some thought on saving up, you know? True. I guess you'd be able to save more that way, but... Yeah, so I won't think about saving up until business picks up. Until then, the hell with being cheap. It's time to go get some snacks. Oh man, I can hardly wait. Wait, don't you need to cut back because your sales aren't great? You're only getting poorer now. Oh, no new recipe book. Almost every single assignment has had like a challenge over here that says buy a book from Catler and then make what's in it. Duke, on the other hand, he has me covered. Rainbow shirt, combat shirt, ebony plate, scale plate, heroic cape. Epicure nut and honey melons. And some ash. Oh, I can only buy one? Now who needs me new urban era? Is it Wilbell? What are you up? Yes, of course it is. What are you up to, Wilbell? Oh, hey, Neo. Oh, Neo, what are you doing? You could Princess Carry with ease. Yeah, unfortunately for me, with my spine being the way it is, that's never really gonna happen. I can do like, you know, like when you kind of like pick them up, but they're still like perfectly vertical to you, like for like picking up hugs, or like for like when people do that romantic shit with like they kiss and kind of pick up the girl as they kiss. I can do that, but if you want me to carry for an extensive period of time, my spine would say, "Come on, dude, what are you doing?" My spine would very quickly stop me. And if it's not my spine, my hip. And if not my hip, my ankles. Something in my body would tell me to put the lady down. And you'll be the princess. Oh wait, I'm only 5'5". I'm 5'9" in heels.
I'm looking for Wilbel. She's always around here, but I can't find her.
Something smells good. What do you have there, Neo?
I just baked some cookies. I was going to give some to Wilbel, but...
Ooh, cookies. Maybe I should make some when I have some free time.
I have some left over. You can have them. Really? Thank you, Neo.
Don't eat the ones meant for other people.
I'd never do that. Hey, what are you all up to? Oh, Wilbel, I was just looking for you.
Why is Escha giving her, like, the look?
Oh, you made treats again, didn't you?
6 foot. Oh, I have no idea how much I weigh. That's not something I really pay attention to.
You can tell? I'm gonna give some of them to you. You sure do like sugar. If you eat too much, don't come crying to me when you get a cavity.
You don't eat sweets, Wilbel? I pictured you as the kind of girl who would.
Oh, magicians love sweets. There's even an old custom of making magic sweets and trading them. Magic sweets? Are they magically delicious? Hehe, sweets made by magicians are actually very valuable.
Oh, I find it a little, scary when I get picked up. It's just, like, I have a, like... I never like being in control or in charge of other people, but equally I find it really uncomfortable when an aspect of my life feels like it's under someone else's control. And even something as simple as being picked up, it's like I'm not controlling where I'm going anymore, and it makes me uncomfortable. I really struggle with any of that. It's the same reason why I don't drink, because I feel like I'm not in control of like where I am. But the more you drink, 'cause obviously you get more tipsy, and it just makes me really uncomfortable. As someone who likes to know exactly what's going on at all times, I said I never like being in charge. I don't like telling other people what to do. I don't like being in control of others. I never want people to think that I must know everything and be in control of everything. No, it's I just don't like people controlling me one way or another. Doctor visits, weight measured. Ah, fairs. I mean, I do too on like the odd occasion. I just really don't pay attention to those bits. It's just kind of what they do, and I'm like, yeah, all right. I guess magicians do a lot of different things. Can you make them, Wilbel?
Yeah, of course.
Bill feels been carried. Well, that's why every time I've ever picked up a girl, or anyone actually, I've picked up boys a few times as well, I get permission, because, you know, consent costs nothing. But a lack of it will cost everything, because it's such a simple kindness. It's not even a kindness, it's just fucking normal. Get consent, come on. all the people I've picked up, I always ask way beforehand if they're okay with or comfortable with it. I think I've mentioned it before, but I have one friend who, although she genuinely loves hugs, she's not always in the mood for it, so I make a point of asking every single time, like, we meet up and approach sort of thing. Because I know she's not always going to be down for it. If she is, great. If she's not, no trouble. You know? But I'd always rather check than assume. I also have a couple friends where it's assumed because I've known them for so long, and I know they'll never say no because I've known them for so long. And some will revel in it.
Oh, they were very good. Not sure if I started making sweets, but I'm nowhere good as Wilbell. You should make some for next time, Wilbell. What? Why is it such a pain to prepare and clean up? No way! All that stuff is part of the fun of making sweets. Really? It'd be a lot easier if I could use magic to make them.
Yeah, if it's, I'm not that fussed about it, because ultimately things happen without your know-how, regardless of whether you realize it or not. It's just life. Things always happen, and things that happen miles away will butterfly effect into affecting your way of life one way or another. Especially in today's world, where everything's so accessible and so visible. You see things that 30 odd years ago, if it had happened there instead, you might not have even been aware of. You know? But it's when it's like directly within my realm to change it for my well-being, and then it becomes out of my control, that it kind of bothers me. And then it's not like anything direct or anything like that, because there's a lot of times where someone, like, I go to do something, someone just go, oh, I'll do it, and I go, yeah, alright. You know, it's not like in that sense. It's literally like physical things with me.
You don't understand. All our modern conveniences are invented because people got sick of working.
That's actually got a ring of truth to it.
I've decided my next spell is going to be a sweet spell. You better look forward to it. Oh, that sounds fun. I wonder what you'll end up making.
Oh, by the way, since we're going through this and we are on the latter half of this game now, I have looked into all the endings. There isn't an ending for befriending absolutely everyone that I'm aware of, but if you're playing as Escha, there's something called the Girls Association ending, if you max out the friendship of every single female character. Which, so, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters. I nearly said 7, I was like, no, Misi's a boy. So all 6 of them. Equally, if you're playing as Logy, there's an ending called the Boys Association, where you have to befriend all the men. So that is 1, 2, 3. Have you noticed the issue yet between these endings? One of them is harder. One of them is intrinsically harder than the other. Because with Logy, where there's only 3 other blokes to worry about, you can just have all 3 of them in your party, no trouble. With Escha, you have to swap people out, and as you look at the friendship ranks, the highest we've got is Wilbell at 76 of the girls. Do you see the problem? What a sticky notes. Has me memorize all of it. All of them. There's. But I am aware now that there's basically like I've said before about the endings are basically split into brackets depending on whether you build all the pieces of the lithograph or not, which I have done, so we're in the better bracket. But beyond that, there's basically, it's similar to Totally in the sense of Totally had a thing where getting past the bad ending was just getting your rank high enough and then finding out what happened to Totary's mother. Getting to the next branch of endings, like beyond it, from like the good to the really good, was then going to the tower in the snow and killing the devil monster at the top of it, which I didn't do, so I fell into that first bracket. Escha kind of has a similar thing. Passing all the assignments gets you into like the good, so to speak. Getting to that floating ruin and beating the boss on there gets you into the very good side of the endings. It's like there's like 2 prerequisites to get the way better endings. She's up. Oh, Fez. Oh no, I'm very much a go with the flow kind of person. Even though I'm very introverted and I get very shy when it comes to like asking someone out or, you know, things like that. Once I'm actually in the date, I kind of just go with the flow and tend to do all right. And the easiest way to do it is obviously don't forget that it is a date, but don't really treat it as one. Especially if it's like not a blind date, but you don't know the person you're with, if that makes sense. Like, you can play the romance a little bit, but you don't need to go all in. Get to know him as a friend first, and be just a friend. Like, unless it's like, unless she makes it explicitly clear that like she's into you, and then like you can try and figure out the pieces from there. If it's like a test date or like a first date, and it's like you're kind of into each other but not sure, be her, like, try and be a buddy first. That's how I handle it, and I've done all right. Even if I've been single for a few years now, like, there's a lot of really good friends I've made from that approach. That where it's like we realize we aren't really compatible per se, but we're good to hang with. If that makes sense. But get shy. That's fair. I know I tend to do all right. I tend to get very over analytical after the fact. Like, I'll leave the date, go home, and be like, I fucked everything up. She hates me. But that's just anxiety. That can literally be defined as just that's just part of anxiety kicking in.
Escha, I found more of the Bumblebee Princess adventure. Oh, really? So their stories are crossing rivers and breaking through boulders? Unfortunately, I can only find the part of the story after all that. After finishing her great adventure, Princess Bumblebee returns to her homeland. Oh, that's a shame, but what happens in the end? It is a little early, but perhaps I should read you the ending. Okay. We don't know if we'll find the rest anyway. I understand. One moment, please. Let us begin. The Bumblebee Princess Adventure, Chapter 9. Oh wow, she did lose a lot of chapters. What happened to Chapter 3 through 8? That's fair. Bumblebee Princess returned to her hometown after her great adventure. She wondered if the people had found a way to make the fields well again, so she asked them. I've learned much on my journey. If you have tools like this, I'm sure you can make the fields well. Bumblebee Princess tried using all the tools she made on her adventures to help the fields. Still, for some reasons, the fields continued to weaken. Her tools and her books were little help. This was the first for the Bumblebee Princess, who had always known how to do anything until now. Why? I just don't get it. I just can't understand. Then the girl in the hat came along. In her hand was the watering can the princess had given her. I'm sorry, Bumblebee Princess. I didn't know. What didn't you know? I used the watering can to water the fields the whole time you were away, Bumblebee Princess. That's why the fields have worn out. They won't go back to normal even with the watering can anymore. When the Bumblebee Princess looked around, she saw that all the people were using the same watering cans. The Bumblebee Princess realized that the fields had only been a little tired at first. The Bumblebee Princess told everyone to stop using the watering cans, but no one would let them go. Please stop, let the fields rest. You can't use the watering can anymore. The Bumblebee Princess did her best to explain, but everyone kept using the watering cans. This was because the cans were so convenient, people forgot how to grow plants without them. The Bumblebee Princess cried all by herself. It's so easy, why does no one understand? Why? I just don't get it, I just can't understand. The end, what do you think? Okay, so the whole point of the story is don't take shortcuts because people will lean on them. You have to try and find the actual root of the problem and work on it. That's very sad! Is that really how it ends? I stopped writing the story there. I could not think of anything else to write. What do you mean? Did I not tell you? I wrote this book myself. What? You wrote this, Clone? I didn't remember that. Yeah, that's fair. Amelia asked me to help you sleep. I remember that you cried when you read this chapter before. I suppose I wasn't very good at writing picture books. Did you forget it because it was dull? No, wait, the middle of the story was very fun and exciting. I remember that much. Oh, thank you very much. I'll go put this away. Okay, thank you for finding it. I've mentioned before that I'm always conscious of the fact that I have physical disabilities, that I have PTSD, that I have a lot of social anxieties and things like that, that I don't want to be, not burdening, because if you're with someone, it's never a burden, because that's part of what love is, but you know what I mean. I wouldn't want to put that pressure on someone that there are things that I just struggle with. But I could have sworn the ending was happier than this. Neo, have you found anything new about the unexplored ruins lately? Let's see. I don't know if it was anything to do with the ruins, but I was translating ancient texts. I talked to Logy, and he said he was sent for some documents from Central City. I wonder if there's more documents left in the branch office. I've been searching since before I came in official and never found anything. That reminds me, you were the one who first told me about the unexplored ruins, Escha. I've been researching for a while, but you seem to be just as interested in that place as I am.
Overwhelming. But that's all things. Because that falls down to, if you don't like an aspect of yourself, only you can work on that. You know? There's only so much other people can say, hey, this is kind of a problem, X, Y, and Z. If you feel that way about yourself, what are you doing about it? You know? For you, what are you doing about it? If you know you have these aspects and you don't like them, you're in control of your own destiny. You control the buttons you press. What are you doing to, like, for yourself to push in a different direction, so to speak? That's the question that should be, like, asked, I feel.
Yeah, definitely. When it comes to work apples and the unexplored ruins, you're number one. But why are you so interested in those ruins, Escha? I know they have the air of mystery, but it's like you yearn for something else.
I could have, would have done it. You still have the next fuck knows how many years of your life, dude. Never say never. Just because something didn't work this time doesn't mean it won't work again. It doesn't mean there's not a new angle you can learn at another time. It doesn't mean there's not new people you could by chance meet that give you a different perspective. I mean, Lord knows, you've changed a lot in how you at least handle yourself in chat over the past couple of years. We've talked about it before, that, like, you were very negative about a lot of things very openly a lot of the time. Like when you first started hopping in my chat about things you weren't keen on, whilst now you're a lot more laxed. That's on you. I didn't make that change. You did. You know? That's already steps that's been made to change.
No reason, but you promise not to laugh? I won't laugh, I promise. A long time ago, Mother told me lots of fairy tales. Some of them were about people who tried to reach the unexplored ruins but never made it. I don't remember my mother very well, but I do have very clear memories of those stories. So the stories are actually a very important memory of your mother.
If you're going to say it's because other people changed your tune or things like that, that's not the case. People can... Sorry, my throat's going. Other people can influence, obviously. Other people can, like, help if you let them, obviously. But the final decision of how you handle yourself was down to you. And I know that happened because, to be frank with you, if you hadn't, I would have got sick and tired of it eventually.
Yes, but I don't know much about the meaning of those ruins and why they're up there.
But I never outright told you, hey, change your tune, change how you are. You did. Yeah, we had a few arguments along the way, but you are the one that still made that change. Whether you accept it or not.
I don't know how much about the meaning of those ruins or why they're up there, but I have a feeling something very important is there.
Well, that's what did it. Yeah, but you're the one that made that change ultimately. Just because there was added context that helped you get there doesn't change the fact you're the one that makes that decision and have made those changes. Even if it's not necessarily consciously just made, and it's just something that seems to have happened more in the background of your life, it's still a change that you made to some extent.
I think I know how you feel.
Also, going back to this story for a game, because I know I've detoured a lot over the past hour, one of the things that I found very endearing with this is the fact that they've, like, for the first time in a while, an Atelier protagonist that doesn't have parents, they've actually gone out of their way to talk about. And I find that really, like, nice. Because a lot of the time, like, if there's an Atelier protagonist that doesn't have parents, they just don't bring it up. I mean, admittedly, on the other side of the spectrum, usually when Atelier protagonists have parents, their parents are awful, but... Escha has, like, been, like, a real standout example of someone who... She lost her mother when she was young, but it's clearly had a very strong influence, and her mother was a very strong influence on who she chooses to be and how she tries to handle herself. And it's very endearing to see that. Like, it's something that I imagine for a lot of people that play this, especially if they have lost a parental figure, would find Escha very easy to relate to and like compare themselves to, you know? It might be part of the reason why, like I said, before like some of the Mysterious games and before like the Riser games, this was the most popular Atelier. And even though I have some gripes with it in parts and pieces, I can absolutely see how. And a lot of it is because it's easily one of the most consistent Atelier games I've played. So if you like the formula, you're set because it's consistent. And that's not necessarily a good thing all the time, but in this instance, it's proved to be. And do Sophie TBH? Yeah, because Sophie's a good example as well. But Sophie, it's not necessarily her parents, because she doesn't know her parents. Well, I say she never brings up her parents. It's her grandma, it's Ramazol. Oh, fucking... You know, speaking of, last thing, but it does at least relate to this series before I actually get back to this game properly. One of the devs admitted that Ramazol was kind of one of the... And the response to Ramazol was what inspired Yumiya. And I was just like, ooh! Obviously, Yumiya's her own person, and she's still a little younger than Ramazol is in Sophie 2, because even if she's the oldest protagonist in the series now, or going to be when it comes out, or oldest starting protagonist, birth parent, they make mention to Sophie's mum a couple times in Sophie 1, and Ramazol, because, you know, at that point in Sophie 2, she hasn't had kids yet, she does talk about, like, oh, I wonder what kind of man I'm going to meet. I wonder what kind of daughter I'm going to lead if it leads to you. So, like, even though it's not technically a direct reference, like, it's kind of an alluding to sort of thing. I think, to be honest, Sophie 2 will be harder to go through when I get back to it, because since that playthrough of Sophie 2, I have unfortunately lost a few more members of the family through either like cancer or other means sort of thing. And so I think the whole... Because there's a big part of Sophie 2 where Sophie gets to kind of renew the relationship she had with her grandmother in the time she lost since her grandmother passed in her time. And I think that whole yearning to get more time with the family you lost is just something that will creep up on me a bit harder now that I've lost more family. Like, I lost my Uncle Tony this year, and that was a huge, like, punch to the gut. You know, I've lost like one of my closest colleagues at work, Leslie. A few years ago, we lost her, and hers was very sudden. She had a heart attack in her sleep. I've lost my Uncle Ken. I've lost my granny. I've lost my Uncle Martin. You know, like, there's been a lot of losses, and so I think Sophie 2, when I go back to it, that kind of reflection will make that harder in a nice way. Like, it'll be a soft pain, but it will be a pain, you know what I mean? But they never bring up Sophie's dad, at least not that I can remember. Meanwhile, you go to Furus and it's like, oh man, I kind of wish Furus kind of had like Sophie's treatment, because Furus's parents kind of fucking suck with how much they push the goalpost back. Is it my intention is that I want to go through all the Mysterious games again, but only once I've done every Atelier game, and then it'll probably be after Res Lorena comes out. I don't find the awkwardness weird. I get the awkwardness on Sophie's part, because it's like, she's always known her grandma as an old lady, and here she is now suddenly seeing her in her prime, and being like, wait a minute, that's my grandma. But, you know, I get that that'd be like a system shock. But for Ramazol, who, you know, doesn't have kids yet, seeing your grandchild, it like I could see the gears turning in Ramazol's head, where there's a point where she does go, hang on a minute, that means I'm gonna meet someone one day. Hang on a minute, that means I'm gonna have kids one day. And like, you can see the gears turning. It's like her processing all this shit. Well, the Sophie fight, and yeah, and maybe when I go through Furious, I'll be more experienced enough that I can actually, you know, get the Sophie fight properly. I'm going to do more research. Something important could be there after all. Good luck, Neo. Alright, I'll do my best too. Oh shit, she's selling a Dunkelheit. We're at that point, are we? Okay, we definitely are in the later half of the adventure then. We're at that point. 10,000 is a little steep though, Neo. Fuck, we need this book. We need this book because we need to make the moon tablet. Okay, so we need to raise some money. We need to keep that in mind. As soon as we get 8 grand, I need to buy that book. That's mandatory, basically. Because we need it for this. The 3rd gen engine. So we can make the dreadnought so we can go to the unexplored ruins. We need the moon tablet. And then the only thing we need to worry about is the automatic drive, which we're still trying to figure out. We'll get to the bottom of it, but we're still trying to figure that out a little bit. But one thing at a time. Oh, before I do that. Ding 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 dong. Just so I can burn this and not worry about it. Actually, I could probably get away with saving it. Maybe. Hang on. Do you mind, cat? Hey. Yeah, we can get away with saving it. So my cat's like cleaning herself, and she just jabbed her foot straight into my rib, and I was like, "What are you doing?" Just a field gauge by 50%. Ooh. Can we get? I don't think anything else here really matters. I was gonna say, can we get the compression? Every time, adventure equipment. Lit stone, healing aroma. So I want to put this up here. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, it feels a bit more organized, a bit more neat now. I want all the attacking things up here. And all the support things there. There we go. Oh, interesting. Stops raw food from rotting when placed nearby. Does it have words of wisdom? Sure, consider me curious. I will head out soon and do the actual main quest. I just want to I want to try and break it to a new month so we get paid to see if we get enough for me to buy that Moon Tablet book. Wonder what that ends up being for. We made it anyway. I need to figure out how to get empty cores. Oh, I see that. Because we've identified it in the book, so it appeared. I don't think we've encountered any, but I just want to kind of have a look. Yes, we have. Dropped by black boxes. But we haven't been to where they can be gathered. Okay. I guess we need to go find some black boxes and beat them up. Old highway, upland forest, swimming wasteland, and river, dragon's nest. So when we're out and about, what's actually our main task? I'm just in the new area, okay. Alright, we'll save and we'll head out and we'll go check out the new area. And hopefully there'll be enemies that have black boxes. Well, the enemy pool will include them. Oh, before we go out, let's pick up some requests, because we need to get that done as well. Yeah, I made like 6 million of them. Fucking have it. We really don't need the lava cube anymore. I'll pick up all of these. If we turn them in at the end, it doesn't matter. No, I'm not giving in the Enzel steel. I feel like we'll need it. Who has that equipped? The scale plate? Hang on. Oh, there's our money. Yeah, I was like, it kind of looked like Linker, but I wasn't sure. Defense plus 68. Fucking hell.
よし、順調だな。これでこうしてこうだな。どれを使おうかな。材料の属性値を上げる。これでどうだ。どれを使おうかな。風を送るぞ。どれを使おうかな。もっと頑張るか。よし、いけるな。どれを使おうかな。どれを使おうかな。粘土を上げる。どれを使おうかな。どれを使おうかな。火力を足すぞ。どれを使おうかな。
I'm trying to see what I can get out of this.
どれを使おうかな。どれを使おうかな。粘土を上げ。どれを使おうかな。効力を上げるぞ。どれを使おうかな。これでいいか。さてと、よし、どの戦力を引き継ぐかな。これで完成したぞ。
Oh, it would have immediately equipped it on him. Get rid of it. It's not yours. I was like, where the fuck is it? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Hey, Linka. Because you really needed the power boost. And you can have the old one. Alright, enough faffing around. Let's save and head out. Actually, no, let me... No, I'm not done faffing around, actually. Let me go buy that fucking book whilst it's on my mind and make a moon tablet so we know we've got it done. Assuming we can make it. Or if we can't, we can at least see what we need. We can make it, awesome. How many do I actually need of this for the end thing? Oh, only one? Oh, alright. It doesn't look like it matters what we... Yeah, it really doesn't matter what we include. We're just using it for the fucking engine. Alright, now all we need is the automatic drive. But for the automatic drive, we need empty cores. And to get empty cores, black boxes need to start dropping them. And then we're actually, like, in a really good position. So we should unlock a new area to the west again. Fucking every time. Like, what? We go east once, and then that's the last time you go there. Okay, black boxes are in the new area too. Oh, what's over there? The Lab of Eternity. Let's have a look.
こんなところに遺跡があったんですか。
The ruins are in a place like this?
しかしよく見
I'm
つかっ
impressed
たな
anyone even found them here. How many people have come to the area in the first place?
そうですね。
Yeah, I wonder what's deeper inside.
おいおい
Hey, you're starting to sound like Freya.
でもすごく
Doesn't it seem very different from the other ruins? It's so hard to get around. It's like we're in a secret spy mansion or something. There has to be secrets here.
秘密
A
の
spy mansion? I hope I can see what you
と
mean.
りあえず
Anyway, let's try and go in as far as we can, but we need to be careful.
了解です。
You've got it. Alright, let's go. Carefully. Okay, so we need to just get lucky with black boxes with these. Does that catch all of them? Yes, it does.
始まりです。追撃します。隙ありだよ。
追撃するいつもこれならいいんだけどな
まだまだ正直。
So it begins. But at least we've got rough discs. There's a lot of enemies to fight here. Hopefully we'll get enough.
一気に行きましょう。
Come on, more black boxes.
始まりです。行動します。いただき。
これも食らえ
私も行くよ。動かない。
What? This is a bulky motherfucker. Get out of here.
遊べしまいよ。
One. I think we need like two.
新しいの見つけてすごい。
Ancient jerky? What the fuck?
生じゃダメなのは
Got
分
this.
かってますけど。あ、素材発見。ゴミを取ってきれいにして採取完了。おー、これはいいものですね。
Ooh, this is a good theme too.
でも扱いたい。一気に片付けるわよ。
This game's had like one of the most consistent dungeon themes in a while.
不思議なお話。
I feel like every new area we've gone to, the music for it's been great.
いただき。私も行くよ。プレゼントよ。時間の無駄だわ。行きましょ
Hey, okay, we're all set.
う。根こそぎ取っちゃいましたね。
As eager as I am to go back and make it now, like, we can finish the expedition here. Let's not waste time.
元気。始めましょうか。どこにも逃げられないんだから。追撃します。私だってやっていくよ。これでも食らえ。はっ。この程度の造作もありません。ねえ、何かあるの？
Also got a shield on the end. But no, we'll take the demon eye. What the
初め
fuck?
て見るかも。
Generates an intense tempest, doing a large amount of wind damage. Can be thrown quickly, reducing the wait time to use. Can be a fair amount of MP. Stones the additional damage. Oh, interesting.
これ初めて見るかも。
Aurora Stone.
先に攻撃しちゃいますよ。不思議なお話、始まりです。追撃します。はい、おまけ。私も行くよ。おまけ。
読み通りだ貫けいつもこれならいいんだけどな
ちょっとは強くなれたかな。また一つせ。
もっと効率が
あ、巨大発見。あ、なんだろう。なかなか興味深いものが見つかったわね。研究のしがいがあるわ。始めましょうか。とっておきの魔法よ。精霊よ。力。
追撃する
不思議なお話、始まりです。
Linker. End him. The mantis thing might survive, but it will still hit them like a truck. Yeah, they put him very near dead.
まだまだ精進します。冒険には障害がつきものってな。まあ、魔物退治なんて朝飯前って。
Two stories in Labyrinth Central. We'll go to this first because this seems like a side area.
今日は円滑に早く片付けましょう。
So I saw that, Linker. Today should go smoothly because I had a big breakfast. Fucking hell.
援護します。どいてなさい。どうよ。はっ。この程度に増加もありません。ね
え、何かあるよ。
Okay, I can see what all three of these are, so I'll take the drag. Ooh, that's actually new. Dragon Secret. All of these guys are nearly done. We can just clean up.
Iいペースだな。たくさん集められそうだ。
お姉ちゃん一丁上がりだよ。と皆さん行きましょう。行くわよ。
追撃します。
Linker smash.
行くぞ。よっ。行動します。
はい、おまけ。
まだまだ。
行くわよ。こんな雑魚遊べしまえよ。また一つ。
状況の確認が完了しました。魔物はすべて撃破できたようです。
さあ、外での研究もいいものね。
新しいの見つけた
Salt
よ。
leaf. Okay.
皆さん
Oh shit! Run straight right head first into it.
とっておきの魔法よ。精霊よ、力を貸しなさい。
Oh, hey, the enemy's being smart. It knows Linker's the biggest fucking threat. Lowered her attack? Yeah, I see you.
始まりです。
援護します。
Not that it's enough to stop her, but still.
よっ。
もう一回。みんなお疲れ様。ちょっとは強く。
おっと、続々と来ましたよ。こいつは何か。
中身は何かな。
The Land of Dawn. Ooh, I think that's a book.
これはいいもの。
早く片付けましょう。
行くよ。
援護します。
はい、おまけ。わかりました。
追撃する。
お楽しみはこれからよ。
いくわよ。大丈夫、下がって。はっ。やったー、勝ったよ。
まだまだし。
これは
Oh, we're too strong. Oh, okay. We're too strong. That enemy just got fucking eaten alive.
従来とは違う波長が発生しているわ。さて、何の前触れかしら。この匂い、金。
Just watching that enemy just get fucking deleted. I was like, oh. The depths. Alright, just in case we stumble into a big threat here, I'm going to save. So it's a good problem to have, but at the same time, Rotro.
売り物になりそうな奇妙で珍しくて貴重なものがあったら私にもくださいね。これ初めて見る。
Paradise Feather.
魔力を先に攻撃しちゃ
Oh,
います
okay, that one we weren't.
不思議なお話始まりです。
行動します。
はい、おまけ。私も行くよ。
追撃する。
お楽しみはこれからよ。
いっけー、こんな雑魚遊べしまえよ。
動物の体の一部。
ねえ、何かあるよ。錬金術の異物みたい。先に攻撃しちゃいますよ。すっごく大きいよ。
Hammer Dawn!
行動します。
いただき。
おまけね。
まだまだ。
私の実力見せてあげるわ。
行動します。守ります。空から殲滅します。行くぞ。よっ。この程度造作もありません。
It's not the Riser Hammer of Dawn, but that's fine. The Riser one was just busted. Like, they tried to nerf the shit out of it in Riser 2, and it still didn't work, so they just got rid of it in Riser 3, and I was like, yeah, that's fair.
不思議なお話始まりです。
追撃します。
まだまだ。
わかりました。
動かないで。
まだ終わりじゃないよ。はい。
Alright, Wilbell.
こんな雑魚遊べしまえよ。先輩、周辺の魔物は一掃できたみたいです。私、お役に立てたんでしょうか。
どこに。
Herb Garden, the Blooming Path. I guess we just check out both. Oh, okay, cut. Is this the old Tugel Herb Garden? Where are we? Are we back on the surface? Whoa, what a huge set of ruins. What do you think that is over there? I've seen ruins like these before. Wasn't expecting to find a mirror though. You know something, Rafer? You see the strange vegetation growing here and there? Yeah, it's all over. There wasn't any of that growing outside the ruins. It might not be the exact one, but we know what it is. That's the strange thing about some of these damn ruins. They're practically in a damn forest. I never noticed. I'd like to explore the ruins some more, but I don't think we should go deeper. Strange though. In my experience, ruins like these are secluded, out in the mountains. It's not the kind of thing you'd find connected to another ruin. That's all downright unheard of.
Does that mean that this place we just walked through is related to this ruin somehow? It's hard to imagine that they'd be built side by side here just by a coincidence. Don't know which facility was built to support the other, but who knows? One of them has to have a treasure. And here I thought you were being serious for once. Foolish of me, I suppose. We can't really investigate much more like this. Let's wrap it up when we have the chance. You're right. Let's go back and write a report of our findings here. Okay, I think we're finished here. Let's go back and file our report. Oh, Jesus. Hey, we're done. I'm still gonna go check the other area before we head back. But yeah, that straight up looks like... I guess there are more of them. I guess it makes sense because it was a strange thing. God, I have so many rough discs. I guess no boss, unless it's in the other area. We'll have to go check. Is it just these tawns? Oh no, gold spiky fruit, that's new. Oh my god! Hey, we recognize this! Oh, whoops, I didn't even spot that enemy. I was so busy being distracted by the fact that this is the final dungeon area of Escha. I haven't seen your special yet. I want to see it.
Alright, Wilbell, it was alright. Is this genuinely, like, kind of cool? That, like, this secret area that we've just stumbled into is actually, like, part of the final dungeon of the last game? I don't think we're going to bump into a boss here, so I'm just going to go all out on my equipment. This is a dead end, or is there a way to leave? I think this is going to be the end of the road. Yeah. Fruit ration, natural extract, strong powder, rainbow powder, comet creststone. Research equipment frames. Let's go. Trophy unlocked. So close. Cleared and reported the 8th term assignment. Oh, and I got a new trophy milestone. I'm level 470. Cool. Managed to get that done so we can clean that off. Alright, all done. And now we can get the extras. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, let's have a look. Unique monster. Two aroma materials, 3 elaborate screws, or 50 antiques. I don't actually know how many antiques I've got. Synthesize an elixir with recovery KO super. Recovery KO will appear if you raise fire. Okay. Synthesize a sunflower. Which, okay, we can work on that. 1 treasure grimoire, 1 7 stars medal, or 5 accessories. Dragon stuff to town entrance. Fruit ration, apple tart, or fruit pie to the apple orchard. Deliver rainbow items. 1 SP neutralizer. Oh, we just got that actually, so we can give that in. Do synthesis requests. Combat shirt of property. Use strong powder. Use dragon medicine. Slay a bunch of dragons at the dragon nest. Slay 10 dragon type monsters. You always need fucking something. What do you need? Right, if we're going to go slay a bunch of dragons, we'll get to that later. 6 accessories, yeah? Fruit ration. 3 rations, 10 tarts, or 6 pies. What should I do? There's something troubling you, Linka. Marion told me to write documents again, and it's a type I've never done before. Again? She sure is asking a lot, should we help? No, apparently this is atonement for my previous actions, so I need to write these by myself. I can't always rely on you two to do everything for me. I was to get this done myself, but I don't. Don't worry, Linka, you already have the basics done. I wonder, perhaps I should do some training to cheer up. If you keep putting it off like that, it will just get worse. Indeed, it's best to get it done early. Ugh, you're right. Sorry for intruding. Oh, hello, Mr. Rafer. Is there anything you need?
Yeah.
I was wanting to talk about my share this month. Oh, hey, Sword Girl, what are you doing here? I've been here the whole time. No, I just saw you over at Duke's place. How did you beat me here? Are you drunk? Maybe you mistook someone else for Linka. Of course I'm not drunk. I mean, a little bit. Weird. Am I really that drunk? You know, I'm not sure anymore. I better be going. I think that would be best. Don't push yourself too hard. Yeah, I'll definitely hold back a while. See ya. Does alcohol really do that to you? It's a dangerous drink, Escha. Stay away from it. Have you ever been drunk, Linka? I went drinking with Marion once. To be honest, I didn't enjoy the taste at all. It was too bitter. I lost my sense of balance, my eyes grew tired, my senses were hazy, and I lost my appetite for 3 days. That sounds like the mother of all hangovers. How much did you have? I still wonder why anyone enjoys drinking after experiences like that. Logi's like, you're dodging the question? That sort of thing would definitely hinder my mission. I decided to avoid drinking alcohol ever again. Maybe I won't drink either. Either way, did Rafer seem that drunk to you? I thought he seemed okay. Something here that requires tier 6 yet. Does that mean I'm ahead of the curve? Medical solution, holy chest, elixir! What was the elixir-based challenge? An elixir with a lot of fire attribute. Assuming I can make it. I had a fucking feeling. I was like, I bet it requires a Dunkelite. Alright, let's come do the thing that matters. God, 8 fucking days. It'll be worth it. The 3rd gen engine. Right. Hey, how long is this going to take? Another 8 fucking days. Actually, I think that was the first thing I read. Doesn't matter. Let's go. The 3rd gen engine. You better be proud of this, Logy. Yes! We did it! Really? Did you really finish it? Let me see. I'm not sure if I did it right, but would you mind taking a look? Pretty stable, and adjusting the power up is actually not that difficult. Then, do you mean we can use it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can. Good work, Escha. Thank goodness. Oh, I'm so relieved now to hear you say that. I know the feeling, but you know that was really impressive. It's not easy to create something this nice. You must have worked really hard.
it's not like that. It's thanks to the materials the Fire Lord gave us.
You have a point. I doubt we'd ever get something like that again. This will be a one-of-a-kind engine. But as long as we have this, the engine should be pretty stable.
So the engine's complete now, right? It's like we're another step closer to our dream.
Still too early to celebrate. We need to install this on the frame and run a bunch of tests.
Yeah, you're right. You haven't tested this at all yet. I hope it runs.
No, you've done a really good job, Escha. Awen and I will take care of it from here.
Oh, you're making me embarrassed, praising me that much.
Really? Sorry, it's just I was a little moved right now too. Oh yeah, we should go tell Awen the good news right away. I think he'll be pretty happy to hear this.
I don't see Logy this happy. It's pretty rare.
Awen's gonna be like, you built fucking what?
やっと飛行船を作るのに必要な材料が揃いましたね。
So I got a text 1 second.
We finally have all the materials required to build the Dreadnought.
本当にできちゃうんですか？
We're really building it. This is a little hard to believe. When you first told me you was building a Dreadnought, frankly, I thought it was impossible. Sorry.
No, to be honest, I thought it was an impossible plan too.
But in the end, we managed to acquire all the materials we needed. We just have to wait now. So only because of the help of everyone here we was able to build this ship. Thank you so much.
Come on, what kind of stiff greeting is that? I guess it's true though. Everyone contributed a piece to the bigger puzzle. Especially you, Linker. Holy shit, you fuck up those enemies that we need the materials for. It would have been impossible if not for all your help.
Hopefully the rest of the process will go smoothly. Yes, I'm really excited to see how it will turn out. We'll have to leave the rest in Awen's hands. Even now I feel like the ruins are closer than ever.
I still wonder about that, though our chances are certainly much better now than just a blimp.
You're right, I know we can do it.
Trophy unlocked, Into the Dusk Sky. Complete a true airship. Well, the trophy kind of just gave away it's going to be a W. From a small town built on the fringes of the known world, a new chapter of history is beginning. For the first time, our R&D and engineering divisions have created Coal Seed's very own Dreadnought. Today marks a great achievement for all our talented workers, and for us as well. I want to give everyone here my sincerest compliments. You have done a fine job today. Though it may be meager when compared to your accomplishments, I have a banquet set up in the hall.
Hey, Miss Escha, congratulations on completing the airship. You helped in the process too, Lucille. We couldn't have done it without everyone's support. Oh, I see. It's a little hard to believe that R&D built this. Is that Marion over there? Where? Look, right there. I see. So I might understand that we were denied permission to investigate the unexplored ruins. Of course we are. Like, this is we're going to wait until the end bit. I've seen the report too. It's a shame since this ship is surely capable of reaching the ruins. But if a team coming from Central Command, we don't want to step on anyone's toes. Why does it matter who's conducting the investigation? If we have the means...
I'm sure the people at Central have their own reputations to protect. Trust me, I'd send you if I could.
No, this was the deal from the start. It's not your fault. We'll wait for Central City's team.
I'm afraid I have something somewhat depressing to tell you.
I know. Central Command's going to confiscate our ship, aren't they?
I'm doing everything I can, but I'm afraid your work was just too good.
I apologize on behalf of my subordinates. They're just too good.
Good point, but for the time being, the ship will remain at R&D. You know what this will be? They will wait until the last assignment's done, and then afterwards it'll be like, hey, things are cleared up, go. And see why you can't use it. I believe it's your right, as the inventors and creators, I say. Go push that baby to the limit.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I'll go tell those kids. It's going to be tough. People of Central City are going to take away our airship. No, it doesn't seem fair. There's nothing we can do about it. If there are others who can use the amazing tools we built, it would be a waste to keep it all to ourselves, so I guess there's something we can do. I disagree. It just doesn't seem right. Well, try to drop a little. Let's enjoy the banquet. Oh, right. I'll be in the hall. If you don't hurry, Linker's going to eat everything, you know. Probably tell Logy too. He'll be really sad.
Oh, he already looks like he's in a He's going through it. What are you doing all the way out here?
Oh, is here where you're hiding? Brother's looking for you, shouting about the man of the hour.
I don't like rowdy scenes like that. I prefer to be where it's calm, like this. Don't worry about me, Escha. Go enjoy yourself. I think we're having a little too much fun in there. Do you mind if I take a break here with you? Suit yourself. We really built that airship. Yeah, we did. I overheard Marion talking earlier and it sounds like we still won't get to go to the ruins. Also, people from Central City are going to come take our airship away from us. I heard that too. It's such a shame. We all worked so hard to build it, and they're going to take it away from us. Wouldn't it be crazy if we took the ship and just ran away right now? Ha! It's not a bad idea. Oh, Logy, you're not listening to a word I've been saying, have you? You seem down. What's the matter? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean it like that. It's just... Just what? So many of my dreams just came true at once. I don't know what to do next. To me, building that dreadnought was my life's goal. I never thought I'd do it in a place like this, and I just feel lost right now. Do you understand? Of course I do. Didn't I tell you before I wanted to go to the unexplored ruins too? And that's it? You're a skilled alchemist. Isn't there anything you wanted to do with that skill? Maybe. But I guess I've always dreamed more of using my alchemy to help people. Besides, isn't wanting to go there enough? You really are strange. I guess that's good enough for some people. Okay, I guess it's time for me to try real hard again and make your dream come true. Does that mean you helped make my dream come true, so now it's time for me to return the favor? Logy! Okay, I'm glad you'll be by my side when the time comes. Yeah, I will. They're absolutely gonna fucking steal it. They're absolutely gonna steal it. That's what that was about. They're gonna say, look, we're gonna wait until Central City comes and we're just gonna fucking go. Alright, 1 second, my cat's howling. There we go. She was howling, so I just got her in, chucked her on my bed. Yeah? Kind of spoil my girls when I think about it, my 2 cats. I let them have like full reign in the house. Not that's a bad thing. I think all cats should be able to have, or animals should be able to have access to the house. But then they howl at me to pick them up and put them on beds and shit. Like, I proper like let them get away with a lot. Actually, no, let's do the field events before we start worrying about the craft stuff. Oh, Linka. Perfect timing. Can I help you? For some reason I don't think there's much I can do to help in your work, Miss Freya. I don't need that kind of help. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. You've worked with Marion in the past, right? Do you happen to know any weaknesses of hers? I've got a really tough proposal I want to get through, but I doubt she'll listen to me. I see. But if such a thing exists, I'd love to know about it myself. Marion is scary when she's angry, very strict, and is actually very adept in combat. So I would be hard-pressed to come up with any weaknesses she might have. True, she may seem out of it at times, but she's capable of just about anything she puts her mind to. What are you two talking about? You look so serious. Might as well ask. Do you happen to know if Marion has any weaknesses? Well, this is very sudden. Come on, this helps you too. If we all know her weak spot, there is nothing to fear from her. If we succeed, then the R&D division can do as they please. Are you interested? There isn't really anything I would go that far to do. I don't think she's the kind of person who would easily let us get away with that. Linka just told me as much. She may look a little unreliable, but she doesn't have any openings. I'll agree with that. I once tried to ambush her when her back was turned and she saw right away. From behind? What the heck were you trying to do? Maybe there are certain foods or animals that she can't stand, like bugs. Marion, weak against bugs? No, that's too stereotypical for her. What else? Oh yeah. Whenever she gets more work, she screams bloody murder. I think that's just harassment. Besides, if we increase her workload, she'll just dump it on us since we're her underlings. Okay, maybe that's not such a good idea. When I try to picture Miss Marion, the only thing I see is her doing paperwork. Trying to find a way to get her to agree with me. No, not a way to stab her in the heart. I'm not cruel. I'd say that the moment you started looking for a way to manipulate her, you were being cruel. Marion, you are a formidable foe after all. How many people can it take to find a crack in Marion's armor? What the heck is going on here? Hey, old man, get your ass over here and pour me another. What the fuck? Linka? Is she drunk? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I've been waiting for times like this. Hold your horses, missus. I'll be just a second. Chick's Tavern seems a little more lively than usual. Wasn't that Linka's voice? Huh? Was it? I didn't notice. No, it was definitely Linka. Let's go take a look. Logy, wait for me. Like for now. The booze here is great. I could start coming to this place every day. What the why is this Linka with red eyes? What the fuck's going on? Did you notice this just now? My bar's the best in the entire region. Yeah, I totally agree. This is just fantastic. Was Raver onto something? Is there a doppelganger Linka running around? I'd be fine anywhere as long as there's something to drink. Actually getting some thought to the flavour. Take your time with this one. You seem to be in a good mood, Linka. Escha Logy! Hey! You kids want a drink? No? And I can't drink. Wait, Linka, didn't you say that you don't drink? In the right world, sometimes the bottle's your only friend. It's a shame not to enjoy it. It's always there if you need it. Good old ale would never betray me. I've never heard you talk like this, Linka. You're an entirely different person. That's because I'm Linka, but I'm not Linka. Ha ha ha! It's no use, it's not making any sense. No, this is, Rafer, earlier, when I don't get it, I'm sure I just saw Linka at the bar. What's she doing here, stone cold sober? And we just kind of laughed it off. I think there's like a doppelganger. She reeks of alcohol. Is that how much have you had to drink? I don't know, I lost count. Linka, you've got to stop. If you drink too much, you'll cause trouble for the other people here. I guess I can't help it. I'll hold off for today and drink again another time. Please do, and don't push yourself. Hey, old man, put it on my tab. Alright, miss, you go home and get some sleep. I don't have a home, because I'll just wander around for a while. Are you alright? I could escort you. No. You're in a deployment division, right? Good luck with your work. Maybe we'll meet again. Say hi to Linka for me. That was a side of Linka I wasn't expecting to see. Yeah, she didn't seem like Linka at all. Rafer, you saw that, right? It's like, I told you there was two of them. Yeah, because here's our Linka, stone cold sober. My workload's increasing quite a bit. I'll let you deal with the paperwork. Alright, Elixir, go all in on red. Synthesize the sunflower. Oh, I wanted to see how many antiques I actually have. Oh, we have more than enough. Okay, because we need 50 antiques. We have more than enough. You look at it, it's like 7 stone, 13 this, 27 that, 20 cogs. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so that one I'm confuzzled. Yeah, there's a doppelganger on the loose. So that's fine. We can do that in a second. We'll do that in a second. Dragon stuff we'll worry about in a smidge, because we've got a battle quest to go kill 10 dragons, so we can do that first and see what we end up with. Use dragon's medicine. Do I still have that? Also, we finally unlocked the 5th row. Fuck yeah. No, so I have to make that. Strong powder. Do we have strong fucking powder? Do we have the... Okay, so strong... Okay, we got a few things we need to fucking make. Instead of continually looking there and just further confusing myself, how much money do we have? We have enough. Let's go buy the Dunkelheit so we can make the elixir. Oh! it's like, oh god, I just felt like a bullet hit me. What is that? Oh yeah, it's called going into debt. Let me save before I do this, since I've only got the one. It's like, Luigi, I don't like this feeling. What, that your purse is like infinitely lighter? You have the book? Yeah, I got the book. I know I can make it. I just I know it requires a Dunkelheit. And we also need to make a dragon secret. So let's do the Dunkelheit first. Or the elixir. And we need to go all in on red. Oh, we have another Fire Lord Tears coming, so I can use that. Holy shit! Well, it is a Dunkelheit, I suppose. It is a Dunkelheit, I suppose. That's like, wow! It held it in place. That's fucking funny. Hang on, let's do other stuff before I do that. Hey, I think our elixir's gonna be good. Call it a fucking hunch. I think our elixir's gonna be good. Oh, and I suppose I could add the other things. Oh, fucking hell. Clone it? Oh, absolutely, I'm gonna clone it. Are you mad? Of course I'm gonna fucking do that. Ooh, okay, so you got the Revival KO2, ailment down, MP recovery, large amount. I guess we'll take fucking healing up. Jesus! Okay, yeah, let me put it on the clone, because I'm going to make it that, if you can believe it, that Escha has a few. That's not the person I need to talk to. How long is it going to take to clone this bad boy? I'm gonna say maybe like 10 years. 20 days? That is awfully fucking generous. Okay, I'll make one more. That is awfully fucking generous. I was expecting it to be like, oh yeah, you're not. You know? Hey, and you know what also I'm gonna do, if you can fucking believe it, after that derangement? I'm gonna save. So I think that elixir will carry us the rest of the fucking game in terms of support. Oh, we got a whole bunch of other things we can go do. Alright, fine, let's go poke around the neighborhood. And then when we come back, we'll make the sunflower. Oh, I need to make them as well. Forgot about that. Do synthesis requests. Oh, is there any... Hang on. Whilst we're in the neighborhood. Nice, that's done. Combat shirt with any property. And then 4 natural extracts or 2 medical solutions. Do I have medical solutions? Medical bandage. Plant nutrient, traditional medicine. I have a medical solution right fucking here. This is the solution to all medical. As it unleashes the power of the miracle drug, reviving the target and giving HP regen. A mysterious flower increases the healing effect. Okay, yes, that's from the Dunkelheit. And then, yeah. I'll worry about that in a bit. Let me, get my bearings. Alright everyone, let's use this airship like crazy before Central takes it. Right, let's go have all kinds of places we haven't been to before and investigate them all. If we show off all our achievements, we might get the approval to explore the unexplored ruins ourselves. You're right, but we need to be careful not to overwork ourselves and collapse. Also, that's enough, Escha. You don't have to try and console me, I already know how Central operates. You're right, I'm sorry, Logy. And right now it's just words, they haven't actually taken it yet. Right. It'll take them a long time to actually agree on a course of action and implement it. Is that really how it works? Don't worry about what you can't control, just think about that dream. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll definitely reach the unexplored ruins. That's the spirit. What's wrong? Now I'm so close to my dream, I can't stop trembling. Is this just excitement? Ha, that's just how dreams are. I was trembling when I found out that the airship was going to be completed too. I didn't know. It's strange. I feel like I'll be fine as long as I'm with Logy. Escha, you're such a sweetheart. You're such a sweetheart. I feel like we could go anywhere as long as we work together. Let's do it, Logy. Let's go to the unexplored ruins. I mean, they have literally been, like, sharing an office together for, at this point, almost 3 years. I'm not surprised that she has that affinity for him by this point. But it is still very cute. Oh, what? Hey, Wilbell. Oh, perfect timing, you guys. What's going on, Wilbell? You look happy. Am I not allowed to? I mean, I finally am ready to make a new contract. Now I can go make a contract with the Flame Lord. You did mention something about that before. Sorry, but we were busy with the engine and I forgot. Oh, you... Well, whatever. You did seem really busy, so don't worry about it. So if you're going to make contract, do we need to go see the Fire Lord again, right? Yep. If you have some time to go out to the Wastes, would you mind taking me along? I was planning to go alone, but I have been helping you out, so you'll return the favour now, right? Of course we'll help you. Is there anything we should prepare? I don't know what we might run into, so you should probably prepare for a battle. What? We have to fight the Fire Lord? Well, you did put her in a good mood before, so if all goes well, I might be able to just talk to her.
But it's pretty rare for things to go that way. Spirits usually want to test your strength first.
I see. Is it okay for us to take part in battles then? It seems like you'd have to go one-on-one.
Only if the spirit asks for it. But if I'm allowed help, I'd like your assistance in this thing. Don't will that into existence. I don't think Wilbur will survive if it's a 1v1. Anyway, I don't know what the Fire Lord will say, so you should be prepared just in case. I wanted to ask, but the Fire Lord is really strong, isn't she? Probably. Someone did build an altar for her, so she was worshipped at some point in the past. In any case, it would probably be hard to avoid a heated battle.
She'd definitely become a powerful ally, but she could also become a fearsome enemy. We don't know how strong she is. We should do everything that we can do and prepare to face her.
So Wilbur's like, help me go fight a god. No. Fucking do it yourself. Logy, I really want to go to the unexplored ruins.
I know. Why are you saying that all of a sudden?
I really want to go to the unexplored ruins with you.
Eh?
We've been waiting all the time for Central to make a decision. I'm getting a little tense. Sorry.
I know how you feel.
Oh, I know. What about this? Everyone from the Coal Sea branch can ride the airship over to Central.
Then what? Tell them let us go investigate the unexplored ruins?
That's right. We'll show them the spirit of Coal Sea. What do you think?
At the very least, I'd go to prison if we did that.
What? Why?
For leaking Central technology to others without permission or something along those lines?
Oh, that's no good. That's just wrong.
Escha?
You haven't done anything bad, and the airship was built by all of us.
Escha, sorry, I was joking, so just calm down.
Why would you say that?
Huh?
Why would you say something like that and make me worry so much?
Sorry, I'm really sorry, Escha. Maybe I feel like I still owe something to Central. It's my fault that project ended in failure after all.
Logy.
Sorry for saying something so strange.
You aren't forgiven.
Escha?
I won't forgive you until you think of something more fun.
What about the possible treasures waiting in the unexplored ruins?
That makes you sound like Rafer. Call them relics of an ancient civilization, at least.
That sounds like Freya instead.
I'm just so excited about it. Sometimes I feel like it would be a shame to actually find the secrets. Logy? I wonder if Logy's really tired. Logy, I'll leave you be just for a little while.
This motherfucker's like, his batteries went out.
Oh, okay, you need festive food.
Alright, next. Sunflower. Combat shirt. Let's do the combat shirt first if we can. Where can we get multi-patches? I'll worry about that when we go out exploring then. Let me just clean all this off, actually. Oh, I wish there was a search. That's gonna annoy me going through it. Hang on. Oh, okay, we can just craft it. Okay, I was getting worried for a second. $26? And the angel ribbon? Jesus. Alright, Logy, your turn. Fucking King Wing. No, we'll try and keep hold of that if you can believe it. So we ended up not actually needing this for anything, the Eisen Steel. I thought we was going to need it for everything. Or the Enzel Steel, sorry. And we still have a spare automatic drive. I guess we could just use that. That'd be better. Damn, I think this combat show's actually gonna be pretty fucking good. Hang on a minute. Whoa! No, I as tempting as it is, I'm actually, you know, not gonna give it to Linka, because, oh, fuck. Provides a fairly low chance to survive a hit that would normally reduce HP to 0. Extra defense, extra yada yada, and then all the reinforces. And that's that done. Oh, we need to use that, so I will make that as well. Let me just see. So I guess Angel Power, Tribal Russians, Fruit Pie, Heavy Russian, Traditional Medicine, Strong Power. Oh, we need to make this. Yeah, use Strong Powder. Okay, so we need to have a Strong Powder on us. Jesus, the Primo Medicine fucking rips it off. Primo Medicine's worth fucking 40? Ooh.
同じこと。どれを使おうかな。どれを使おうかな。
Hang on, before we do division.
材料の属性。どれを使おうかな。選んだ材料を入れたのと同じこと。どれを使おうかな。効力を上げるよ。どれを使おうかな。粘度を上げる。どれを使おうかな。便利なスキルを使う。これでいいか。それじゃあどの戦力を引き継ごう。
Oh, so all base stats. Okay, that's actually going to be perfect for Linker, if you can believe it. I'll just take that then. Every fucking time. Adventure equipment. It's my worst habit. I'm never going to get around it. We also need one of these. That's the quantity one, or was it needed to? Oh, well, I can do full power. Is all stats of battle, the effect massively increases against stronger. Oh, it is boosted against bosses, guys. Increased fire resistance. Oh, do I not have the extra? Okay, having it down to 2 will help. I did it right this time. There. And I think the challenge is to use it. Yeah. So use a strong powder, use a dragon secret. Sunflower, can we make that? Oh, there's the medical solution. Essentially, we need to do this for story things. Let's just do that now. Realistically, I should just go all in on ground to make multiple. Because skill. Oh, do you need 5 for I thought you needed 4 for some reason. Ah. Alright, there's that done that we can give in. Who was that needed the medical solution? Upland Forest, 2 medical solutions, okay. Right, that fucking sunflower I forgot about again. Dry magic fiber, moon tablet, polarized gem, bicolor liquid, sunflower. We need another fucking donker hate. Neo, have you restocked yet? No, okay, we'll have to come back to that then. Two fins, 3 wings, or 4 scales. Okay. Music? The music's changed. What the fuck? I wasn't expecting this. Oh, I think it's probably because we've got the Dreadnought built that it's going like yippee yaha. You know, like it's probably like upped its feel. Alright, before we head off, what should we prioritize? So these two will get done along the way. We need to go beat a bunch of dragons at the Dragon Nest. Upland Forest. Please go to the lab. Okay, I think it's all to the west. Yeah, considering Waste is over there. It's all to the west. Okay. Oh, and it takes half the time. Holy shit, it looks like a fucking Final Fantasy airship. That's probably why the music's like upbeat, because we've done like the biggest things that is important for the better objective. All right, what's here? There's someone around here, probably inside the building. That's Neo. For a second, I was like, oh, never mind, they're there. No, that's Neo. Oh, there they are. I didn't mean to go all the way to Atelier, fuck. Hey, I'm gonna load if you can believe it, because that's just 2 days I wasted for no reason. Alright, let's do that again, but this time I'm not return to Atelier, to the world map. I don't know why my brain just short-circuited for a second. Was it the lab? Oh, this is the dump of 50 antiques. I'd like to have a couple of these just in case. There we go. Searing Waste. and beat up a bunch of dragons. And if we're going down to the Searing Waste, we got a brace for impact. Actually, I'm going to go to the Searing Waste first, because I've got a brace for impact for potentially having to fight a boss. And we need to use a strong powder at some point as well. Alright, what do we need here at the Searing Waste? It's Slay the Grand Breaker. And it's gonna be the warm-up. Oh, I have such nostalgic memories of this area just yesterday, running through it, screaming at a wall. Trying to find one fucking darkness shoot. Been blessed by the gods, destroy the powerful foe. Oh, we've been given a boost. How nice of them. Ow! Holy shit, hey, the elixir works. Let me just drop this first. I need to use this, so I will just do it now. Oh, there goes with the extras. I'm gonna use this as well. I kinda hate that everything this enemy does results in it getting healed. Oh, fuck. Okay, this won't kill, because it's still playing normal music, but you can still put a dent in this fucking thing. Put a dent in this thing that casually does 4,326 damage. This might kill it. No, really? Oh, it must be very close then. Oh, it's like right there, come on. Yay! What the heck's that? A Dragoon Cape? Ooh! It's not gonna. I know it's not gonna be as good as the combat shirts, but I can at least see like how it compares up for other people. Like Logy, it'll be perfect. There you are, buddy. There's your Dragoon cape. And that should have also... Yes, that cleared out a lot. I'm just doing that because I think we're going to have, like, the real threat. I'm also going to save before we do it, in case it's, like, a super boss kind of situation. As in, like, we're not really supposed to handle it at our current level. Alright, let's find out. We'll also be like, I'm ready! And the thing immediately just, like, beats us down.
Time's finally come. Alright, I'm gonna call her out. Fire Lord, come out. I have something to discuss with you. Who calls to me?
Long time no see, Fire Lord. Oh, it's you. Were you able to make use of my blessing? Yes. You couldn't have asked for a better material to use to make it. It was all thanks to you, Miss Fire Lord. Ma'am, thank you very much. Good, good. So what do you seek from me this time?
Actually, I'm the one who wants to see you. My name is Wilbell, and I'm a magician. I came here to make a contract with you. Sorry for being so abrupt, but would you lend me your strength?
A magician? How very nostalgic. Very well, if you can pass my trial, I shall form a pact. I don't think we'd be able to jump right to it. So far, so good. So what exactly is the trial you mentioned? Is it by combat? Should be obvious, a battle! You shall entertain me.
Oh, I knew it! Good, I like it when things are simple like this.
Alright, time to get our ass kicked. Let's find out if this is winnable. Perhaps. I'm going to save it because I think we're going to need the guard charges or support a lot. Ooh, I like this. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. 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 Morale reduced? The fuck does that mean? I think this is a boss we can't beat right now, but I think we could do it, if that makes sense. Like, we can't beat it right now, or at least if we did, it would be like the war of our life. But if we came back, we probably, like, in like a few levels, or maybe like the end of the next assignment, we could probably hit it. I've got him his message to respond to 1 second. Fucking hell. Yeah, this is too much of a consistent bombardment. She's hurt too. Yeah, we're not even anywhere near close. Yeah, this is a later. We've tried our best, but there's no fucking shot. Good fight. We could definitely win it, just not yet. Unlike, you know, some of the other super bosses we've encountered. Like, we could definitely do it, just not yet. Oh, fucking hell, Neo. I didn't realize your attack was that rough. I guess you're not really attacking priority. Oh, 7 in chat. Oh, she's still alive. Her morale's dead, though. Now she's not, but... Yeah, let's get out of here for now, but we know that's it. I definitely feel like that's doable. We just need to be like it's not too far away from us. We just need to be a bit better than we are. So we need to go till 10 dragons, and we also need to go kill a bunch of special dragons over here. Oh goodness, everywhere.
I see, I see. So this is the scene drawn by nature. It's spectacular.
Oh, it's Harry. Strange meeting you here.
Oh, you two. Just look at this spectacular scenery. It really is fantastic. I was searching for a place just like this.
It is a very mysterious place. It's very moving.
Isn't that right? It's best to stop once in a while to fully take in the beauty of nature. A purely scholarly investigation would miss out on such beauty after all. Having such appreciation for the world is necessary in order to be a true explorer.
I see. There are a lot of mysterious materials around here too.
Materials? You mean the plants and animals? Yes, they are untouched by human hands. Very interesting indeed.
There could be rare plants that nobody has discovered before.
Discovering new things, it does have a certain charm to it.
Well, why don't you come with us, Harry? There are even more amazing things ahead.
Very well, show me. What exactly was that?
There's dangerous dragons around here. You have to move very carefully.
Dragons, as in big lizard monsters that fly around and breathe fire?
Yeah, they're very dangerous. That's why we must be careful as we advance.
Oh! Oh no! I completely forgot about an important matter I need to attend to. Oh, that sure was a close one. Need to hurry back to town and prepare.
Wait, you're leaving? You already came this far with us.
Sorry, but I care for my life. I mean, it's a very important matter. I'll leave the rest to you. I'm off.
Oh, too bad. We might have learned a lot if Harry had come with us.
And this guy, the dragon was like, hey, I saw you pick that up. If there's so many of them, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm hoping that like it's not going to be vicious. No, I'll save it, we might need it. Oh yeah, no, we'll be fine. There's one. fucking easily done.
綺麗な宝石だね。もしかしたら強い魔力を宿してるかも。一丁上がりだよ。みんなで手伝えば仕事も早いよね。はっ。この場
There's
所
the
は
next one.
強い敵の気配を感じます。私
Setting up again. Oh, this is Grand Dragon. Ooh. Yeah, fuck it, I'll use one of these for the buff.
防御します。大丈夫。下がって。空から殲滅します。行くぞ。よっ。みんな風になれっと。
I wonder if beating the Flame Lord will get Wilbur a new skill. Because that would be a cool way of doing it. To actually reward you for doing that extra step. Which might be helpful for like late game bosses. Oh, the wind could just end it, so I'll set up another one. Of course, the status stuff doesn't hit. I had to check. This one's the strongest of the lot, I'm imagining. Considering it's got the Grand Dragon name as well. Evolution? Oh, I just got some life back and buffed. Okay. Punch it in the face. Okay, it's gonna survive this. Oh, okay. I meant to do the double thing and it didn't matter. Ooh, Proto Phantom and Dragon Crystal. Enjoy. And we can fight all the basic dragons as well whilst we're here in a smidge, so we can clear out that challenge a bit more. Alright, number 3. The Sura Dragon. Oh, that's not... If I'd known! Yeah, actually it's all poison, okay. What the fuck do you mean, miss? It could miss? Attack max boosted, that thing super debuffed. Yeah, this will kill it. This animation's gonna be super sped up, but it's fine. Ooh, thank you. Oh, we do need to take out more... Oh, that counts, awesome. I was saying we need to take out more dragons in general. I'm glad that fucking counts. Hex is vile. Eye opener. Oh, it's a crit booster. Okay. Alright, last but not least. And since we've just done 3 of them, I'm gonna do a pick-me-up save. Hey buddy, let's do this. Whoa! Every time. The Rock Sasha dragon. Of course it goes again. Go try and last it. I want that support gauge to really stack. One more round. If I can get it to 4, I think we'll be comfortable. Now we'll be definitely fine. Jesus! I'll start using it. I got what I wanted. Damage. Alright, that's done its evolution, so it's now going to be stronger. Probably got some health back. Giant body drop? Okay, is this literally just pressure? Yes. Whoever gets their ult next, I will Wilbell then, wins. Never mind, it died before the chance. Sorry, girls. Like they were itching. Stopped them at the last hurdle. Ooh. I need to take down more dragons in general. So let's go over here and we'll just clean up here until it pops. Okay, it didn't move at all. Maybe I misread when it went up. It probably just went up like by extra by default. So you have to actually manually fight them, that's fine. Yeah. Alright, we'll just go back in, but this time fight them properly. And then the only thing we haven't done is the fire spirit of the combat ones. We need to make a sunflower. Hopefully, we'll be able to kind of magoo that enough. Actually, let's check what's in our basket. That'll give us an idea. Oh, I should also see if that's any good. It's not looking good. It's not looking promising. Let me double check this. It's fin, dragon fins, king wings, or dragon scales. Let's have a look. We got one, so we got 2 king wings. The tails don't matter. We've got a dragon scale. Okay, and the scale's the one that matters the least. We might have to come back here in a bit just to try and do more cleanup, but let's figure this out first. Oh! I was gonna say, maybe there's a dragon monster we can fight here. Level 50 fucking 5 though? Please. 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 Thank you. I'll just go back. We can figure out what we got when we're there. Also, I kind of don't like the Blitzstone, I'm going to be real. Yeah, you have it, so at least it's on someone. Yeah, I'm not going over there anytime soon. Oh, bitch! Alright, Dragon Scale and King's Wing. What about King's Wing? Wherever the fuck it is. Yeah, do it, 'cause we can worry about other stuff while we wait. And what's the other thing they'll take? Dragon Fin. I don't think we have a Dragon Fin. Whilst we're doing clones, let me just... We don't have anything for this already, right? No. Let's go back to the Atelier. 3 fruit rations, 10 apple tots, or 6 fruit pies. Let's try fruit ration first and we'll work our way down. I'm still going to lean on ground because I'm going to be giving these away anyway. This will boost how many uses, not how many we get. Unfortunately, but it will have to do.
頑張るよ。どれを使おうかな。選んだ材料を入れたのと同じことにする。どれを使おう
Still
か
try
な。
and make it good just on the off chance it ends up being something I need to use later.
材料の属性値を上げるよ。どれを使おうかな。風を置く。どれを使おうかな。選んだ材料を入れたのと同じことにするよ。これでいいかな。どれを使おうかな。便利なスキルを。どれを使おうかな。
That'll do
これ
then.
でいい。それじゃあやった。どの戦力を引き継ごう。
HP, regen, MP, and strength boost. Awesome. Oh, preservation. Do I do that? Make it 8? Let's see what else there is first. No, I will take it.
これ完成したよ。レベルアップ。
Oh, that was nothing. I guess we haven't turned all this in where we would get all the money. Ooh. Oh, how quickly do you think these things fall apart, huh? Free fruit rations. Okay, let's go down to the administrators.
これでいい。これでいい。
I've got the time, I can do that. Actually, have I got the space? Can I do one more?
これで
There
いい。
you go. So then I could equip one. Yeah, I'll do that because the water's only so good as well. Take it off me, I don't fucking have it. Alright, so both the things that we need to do we can wait on, but they are effectively done, so we can go do other things. So I guess I should turn this in, hang on. And then we just need to make a sunflower.
どれを調合しよう。
Which I don't remember where it is, so give me a second. Fuck, I gave like so much of it away. This one must sell scrap metal, hang on. Oh, I meant to go to the Apple House, sorry. Oh yeah, we couldn't buy another one, so that doesn't restock for a while then.
それでいいの？それでいいの？
Where is it? If they're so hard to come by, it makes sense. It's gonna be like, fucking I knew it. Also, it's gonna be like a whole bunch of them.
これでいいわか
How did I lose it so quickly?
これでいいわ
Oh, okay, you can see I've got, like, what was that, 3 more spaces? But that'll do, that's a lot of work. And now, scrap metal.
これでいいかわかいくつこれでいいわいくこれでいいわ
There, now everything... These are not something about, but the ultimate deadline is 38 days from now when we get these, and then we can finish everything up. Yay. So I'm going to save and actually wrap up, because now we're basically in... We can't do anything else anyway for now, so we might as well go do other things. So I'm going to save and wrap up, and then tomorrow, we can go do exploring. Friendly reminder for tomorrow's stream, I'm not starting at usual time. I'm starting later in the day. I don't have an exact time yet, but that's the plan. I'm going to be starting later in the day, so I'm going to be busy all morning. But I'm still going to be streaming at some point tomorrow, because I want to try and... In fact, I'm not going to rush, obviously. If we don't, we don't. But I want to try and get this done before I break up for Christmas. So, as always, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, it genuinely helps the channel grow. Additionally, you can find my BlueSky and Patreon in the description of every single video. But until then, you guys take care now. Peace.